Okay, I just wanted to come on here. It's kind of late, but I did get a phone call kind of late from my doctor. So this doctor that called me tonight at 7:30 is my OB doctor. I had reached out to him when the hospital here locally was not able to read my numbers, my HCG numbers, and he was the one that actually pulled some stuff together and started having my blood work sent off to Mayo, which I'm so grateful that he did that because my numbers before my second round of chemo came back at 194,000, which is good. I mean, we were well above 200 and probably pushing 300,000, and the hospital here wasn't able to read that. So seeing 194 was making me hopeful. But I did my second round of chemo, and the results from after my second round, my numbers went up. So I'm back into the 200s. I was 215,000. The hospital here is not able to read it, and that kind of gave me the idea that something wasn't right, because all they could give me was a greater than 200,000. So he called me at 7:30 tonight after reaching out to the oncologist. They're coming up with a game plan to set me up for more scans to see if it's spreading. And then from there, it's going to be a discussion of what other options I can do for treatment. Doing like multiple chemo meds, basically like a chemo cocktail. The only thing is, though, is that the Minot location might not be able to administer it, so I might have to be looking at traveling. Where that is, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of question marks right now, but I do my third round this Friday. I do my labs on Thursday, so we'll get another idea of where I'm at for my numbers, probably not till next Monday, because I got to send it off to Mayo, and then, of course, I don't hear back right away, so, and I don't see it going down. I would assume it would keep going up, so I don't know. I feel like I keep turning a corner, and every time it feels like we might start finally moving forward, I kind of feel like I get a slap to the face. I feel like, I don't know, we're going on 4 months now. Sorry, it's just, it's hard. It's bad enough to go through a miscarriage and then, you know, multiple things keep happening afterwards, and you can't even really get through that grievance part, and then you find out, you know, you've got the C word and thrown at you, and yep, you have cancer, and you start chemo thinking things are going to go in the right direction. And yeah, I'm only 2 rounds in. I'll be going on my 3rd, so maybe things will change, but it's not a good sign. I don't know. I haven't posted anything. I don't know. After my second round, I was super, super tired on Saturday and Sunday. Feeling-wise, I wasn't bad. I was just really tired. I guess if I could explain the feeling of chemo is kind of like if you're a woman and you've been pregnant, it's kind of like morning sickness. If you're a man, the best way I can explain it is kind of like having the flu. Super tired. Upper stomach just feels like you're hungry, but then when you eat, you just feel sick, and it's just, you're darned if you do and you're darned if you don't, and yeah. But then the second week comes, or whatever, my off week. Well, I shouldn't say my off week. The week that I'm getting ready to do my next round. That's when I start feeling great again, and then, well, gotta do my next one, so yeah. But, well, hopefully tomorrow I get a phone call. I don't know what scans they're all going to want to do. I'm sure it'll be another CT scan. I have felt heaviness in my lungs, so I'm wondering if the nodules that I had, which my first CT scan showed I had nodules, one on my left, one on my right, and they were small. Nothing concerning. My liver and everything was fine. Uterus-wise, yeah, there was tissue, which obviously is a cancer, but it's got, you know, access to spread real quick through veins and stuff because it's in that area. But and that's, I guess, the first place they look at is your lungs. And yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see what this next scan looks like, compare it to the first, see if anything's changed or looks different. Gosh, there's a lot I could talk about or go on about or rant but it'd be very, very long. Yeah, I guess to dumb it down a little bit, not be too boring about it. This choriocarcinoma can happen to anybody that has a miscarriage, and just, you know, some people have a miscarriage at home and they don't do anything more than that. It can be a full-blown healthy pregnancy, and yeah, it's just, it's crazy. Your placenta kind of just decides it wants to wreak havoc on you. It's not genetic, it's not hereditary, it's just a fluke, rare cancer that can happen. And it's crazy to me because I would have never heard of it, never thought it would ever happen, because it was something that I didn't even know existed. And it sounds like a lot of people don't. The hospital here, you talk to certain people and they have no freaking clue. The cancer center, never dealt with it. I'm the first, which is, you know, lovely to hear, you know. But I don't know. I'm trying to make people aware. I know it's super rare. I don't want people to get freaked out about it and that are trying to get pregnant or are pregnant. It's just the awareness of it, though. Like a simple blood test can tell you if something's not right. Whether you've had a healthy pregnancy or had a miscarriage, and it doesn't hurt to just double check because you never know. Cancer's cancer, and it still can take you out. And I was told that this cancer is highly aggressive, apparently. I mean, it's trying to come back even though I'm doing chemo. And I was told that it was also highly treatable with chemo, and it's still trying to do its thing, so I don't know. I would hope there's a light at the end of the tunnel here, but hopefully the light on Earth here, not another type of light. I don't know, I'm just kind of talking. But anyways, I suppose. I'm sure I will put more on here. I've got a lot going through my head. A lot more questions that I guess need to get answered. So I'm sure there's more I'll bring up to you guys to inform you of. But as of right now, more scans and probably a plan B once we get those scans back to kind of get an idea of what direction I'm going in. I'm still going to be doing my treatments here in Minot, or if I'm going to be going elsewhere, and I guess we'll figure out that situation when that comes. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do and how that's going to work. Kids are in school. I've got, an 18-month-old. Yeah, it'll be interesting. So, but more to come. Thought at some point this would start getting kind of boring, but apparently the journey is becoming a little more interesting, I guess. I thought it would be start chemo and see the numbers drop, and I still haven't lost my hair. They said 10 to 21 days. This is still hanging on. I'm surprised. I thought I'd be uploading something on me being bald, but apparently not yet. But yeah, I'll probably post something either in the next couple days or for sure on my third round. I'm sure I'll put a picture up or maybe a video. We'll see how I feel after I get done with treatment. Sometimes I feel like a zombie. I'm awake, but tired, and I don't know, it's a weird feeling. They give you a steroid and nausea medicine, and it just makes you feel really goofy. I don't know. And then you don't sleep that night. You're up all night, and then it's just horrible. But supposed to be getting as much rest as possible, but not the first weekend. It's kind of tough, but catnaps come into play a lot. Saturday during the day and Sunday. But anyways, enough of this situation now. More to come. I will let you guys know what I find out and do my post on Friday for number 3. Hopefully we can get moving somewhere. Have a good night.